17 points, 5.2 rebounds a game. Number 12, Eli Brooks, 6'7", 180, a senior. Just under 22 points a game, 21.8, 7.6 rebounds. And number 35, Carson Beckham, a 6'1", 200-pound senior that averages 7.6 points a game for the Trojans. Beckham's hit 10 out of 24 from behind the arc. Miller's been shooting 62% of the field. Brooks has been hitting just over 55% of the field. Side, it's Logston that really shoots well from the free throw line. He's hit 25 of 34 attempts. Crane has hit 21 of 28. He's hit 9 of 17 threes. So a pretty good shooting team overall, 45.5% for Caverna.
Not bad, and you know that whole side of the gym's almost full over there, so that they obviously feed off their home crowd a little bit. And I know in this gym it kind of gets mixed up seating-wise. I think some of their people sit behind their bench, so it's kind of all spread out over here. But we've only had one other road game, and we played really well at Warren East. We've been really lucky so far in the month of December not to have to put a lot of miles on the vehicles or the buses, but just 2 short trips from Warren East and here to Caverna, but that'll obviously change over Christmas break, a little bit more on Friday, but not too far away at Allen.
Caverna in white uniforms. Caverna across the front of their chest in purple numbers and letters, and purple stripes down the side of their uniforms. Barren County gold uniforms, burgundy numbers and letters outlined in white. And it'll be Meek. Caverna, 6'7", Barren County's Eli Brooks in the jump circle. Caverna will be moving from left to right. Barren County from right to left.
Don't mind the gold jerseys. We wore the burgundy ones at Warren East the other night, so changing up a little bit with the rolled gold.
Same 3 officials we had with the girls' game earlier tonight. And the tap is going to go out of bounds. No, they saved it in bounds. That was Logston saved it at midcourt. Went up about 4 rows in the bleachers, and Barren County came up with a basketball. Here's Brooks trying to slice his way between 2 defenders and draws a foul from Caverna. And it'll be on Logston. His first, team's first.
Try to get an inbounds curl cut.
And so Brooks will toss it in right side of the bucket for Barren County. Brooks looking, gets it in the corner to Miller. Out it comes to Spillman. Spillman goes to Brooks, turnaround jump shot, free throw line, bounces off the back of the iron, tapped up in the air by Miller, trying to grab his own rebound, does, chases it down in the corner. Here's Bewley, back out to Brooks, fakes the 3, dumps it off in the corner. Here's a 3 by Beckham, no, but a foul. Oh, Miller for clearing out.
Can't really read a whole lot into that. We may come in here and Aiden have 2 fouls and Eli have 2 fouls before we played 2 minutes. That's just the way it's going to be. That wasn't much of a foul at all. It was just trying to establish position, and the official thought it was a little too much contact.
Crane lobs it down to a tear. 1 dribble, goes up with it, banked it in off the window.
What we can't let him do is catch a lob right there on the block.
Eli Brooks, crossover move across the free throw line. Throws up a one-hand shot short. Battle for the rebound, chased down by Beckham. And that ball's going to come back into the backcourt. It'll be over and back. Right between Bewley's legs. And so Caverna will have the ball leading 2-0, 7:04 to go here in the first. Barren County moved up to number 3 in the 4th region this week, behind Warren Central and Bowling Green. They can maintain at least that spot with a win over Caverna and Allen County Scottsville this week. Here's a move inside, up with left hand, no good for Crane. Barren County has it going the other way. Spillman into the front court. Out there with Brooks. They go into Miller on a give and go. Back to Brooks. It's taken away in there. He lost the handle. Crane with it for Caverna. No look pass underneath. And we're going to have a foul from behind on Bewley. Going up with a shot was Martin. So Martin will go to the free throw line. Tyson Martin, 6'1" freshman, for 2 shots.
We didn't really get organized, and we thought he was just going to whip it around the perimeter, and did a good job. No looking at, and Bewley had to come across the arms there to keep him a free throw happening.
Barren gets the roll into the basket to make it a 3-0 Caverna lead. Second shot of the way off the front of the iron. Ball hits the floor, cleared out by Beckham. He'll give it to Spillman. Spillman back to Beckham on the left wing. Posted down in low. There's Miller. Can't get it to him, though. Hand it off to Brooks. Fakes the three. Trying to drive. Being chased in the corner. He's double-teamed. Back to Bewley. He'll fire a three. Got it.
Didn't really want to, but never had anybody put a hand in his face, so he almost had to even it at 3.
So Peoples make 3-point shots for Bray Bewley. Ties it up. 2 minutes gone to the first quarter. Meek a tear down low and a foul. Nope, traveling violation.
We didn't do a really good job with defense, but we got a hand on that pass as it went in and caused him to bobble it and had to take an extra step to corral it.
The ball comes into Spillman. He's picked up early in the backcourt by Rowlett. Bounce pass on the right wing. Comes to Beckham. Got a tear out guarding him. Now Beckham fires a long three. It's off high and pulled down by Martin for Caverna.
I don't understand the matchup, but that's what Caverna's doing. Beckham is guarded by their big kid.
Aiden Miller guarding Meek Ater. It's off the right side. Crane now dishes it out to Rowlett. Now here's Loxton with it on the left wing. Back out now to Rowlett. 3-3 ball game. Crane lobs it down. Ater went over his. Had a fingertip on it, but Miller was right behind him to get it. Beckham, 22-footer. No. Ball tapped out. It's Caverna on the run. Slowing it down is Rowlett. Here's Loxton with a 3-point attempt that's no good. Rebound comes off to Brooks. The outlet pass. Beckham on the right side. He's going to drive in. Throws up the shot of the lane and got it to drop in.
Loxton set up for the charge. I'm sorry, that was Crane set up for the charge, and he just stepped right around him. Maybe that'll get him going. He's missed his 2 threes, but got the 2 to fall.
And Barren County with a 5-3 lead now. Here's Loxton over the left side to Rowlett. Or excuse me, that is Crane. Out to Rowlett. Crossover move. Down the lane up against Brooks. He blocks it out of bounds. His ball with 4:31 to go here in the third quarter with a 5-3 Barren County lead. Comes out in the corner to a tear. Try to go baseline against Miller. Crossover move. Goes under. Reverses it up. No. Rebound to Eli Brooks. Diagonal pass underneath the Bewley. He puts it in.
Got it down the floor quick there, and Caverna didn't get back on D.
Edward Jones, financial advisor, Jamie Harris assists there. To give the Trojans a 7-3 lead. Crane with it. Trying to make a move. Gives it off in the corner to Rowlett. Comes out to a tear. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. Miller taking the charge.
A big call, one we usually don't get here. I'll credit that to the official. It was the right call in my opinion, but that was big either way because that could have been Miller's second foul.
There's also a Roland insurance charge. Step up and take charge of your insurance today. Auto, home, business, and life insurance. Contact Drake Stevens at Roland Insurance Agency for a free quote today. Miller chasing it down, crossover move. Now he's trapped down low. Lobs it back out to Beckham and around the perimeter. Here's Brooks driving in. Goes up with a shot off the window in.
Very fortunate he was able to corral it because it looked like he walked as Caverna calls a timeout. We had a slow start the first couple of minutes there, but have made our last 3 shots and jumped out 9-3 with 3:38 to go.
Yeah, first, well, it was, what was it, 3-0?
It was 3-0.
3-0 to start the game. So Barren has come back with 9 straight.
Bewley made the 3 to tie it up, and then, as you said, we added on to get a total of 9. And Caverna has gotten some good looks. Matera has been in there and had us a couple point-blank looks, hasn't been able to score, and then after that last foul, they took him out.
Trojanettes winning earlier tonight, 59-9 over the Caverna Lady Colonels. Yeah, Tier is now on the bench for Caverna.
They really got 4 main scorers, and he's one of them.
Brought in Kenyon Martin in the ball game, a 6'2 freshman.
Played for Cincinnati, played for the Nets a little while, right?
Don't you?
Yeah.
Working around out top. They go right wing to Rowlett. Down in the corner now to Martin. Back out to Logston. Logston wants to drive. Left of the lane. Has a shot blocked out of bounds by Brooks. Stays with the Colonels with 3:12 to go here in the first quarter. Coming in for Coach Steve Barker is number 32, Russell Williams, a 6'4" sophomore. The ball comes out to Crane. He backs away the dribble against Tate Spillman. That takes him one-on-one. Goes right side. Lost the handle. And Brooks trying to scoop it up off the floor. Does. Bounces up to Miller. Miller in the corner to Spillman on the left-hand side. He'll throw it out around the perimeter. Here's Bray Bewley on the right wing. Dumps it into Miller. Miller right of the lane. Fall away. Jumper. Good. That was a tough shot.
Not his shot, but he made it look like it was.
Trojans out to an 11-3 lead with 2:38 to play. First period here at Caverna. Crane sends it out to Logston. Bewley trying to stay with him. He'll leave it over there with Rowlett. Now back to Crane. He drives in, dumps it down low in there to Martin. Back out. They'll pull it back out to this Crane to set it up again. Crane off the right side now to Rowlett. Rowlett circles it out. He'll give it to Crane. One-hand pass goes right side to Williams. He drives in, throws up the shot. No good, but a foul.
For the drive, but it'll be Aiden's second foul.
So he'll have to come out. It's the team's third. So now we've got Blaine Watson in the ball game, number 5, a 5'10" senior. And Taylor Ogles, 6'2", senior. Shot missed underneath the basket. Beckham gets the rebound out to Brooks. Now Brooks trying to go up and under. Puts up the shot. It rolls off the rim. Try to get his own rebound. Taken there by Martin, and they throw it away.
Thing about Aiden's second foul was Ogles was at the scores table ready to check in for him right before he picked it up.
Number 30, Bo Barker in the ballgame. Must be the son of the coach.
Could be.
Dumps it down low in there to Brooks. He lost the handle, but Ogles got it back there, slapped away. Layup on the other end is good by Crane.
Live ball turnover right to bucket.
11-5. Ball comes into Watson. Watson getting pressure. Now shovels it off there to Brooks coming by him. Takes it in the lane. He shuffled his feet.
And that was a situation where Warren just tells him to shoot the ball.
He had an open look.
He was as close as Ogles, who he passed it to.
Down to minute 20 to play in the first quarter. Over the left side is Rowlett. He'll send it out to Williams. Here's a long, high arching three. Swish. Crane.
He's a three-point shooter. That's 8 of 18 on the year for him. Over 50%.
Yep. That's 11-8. They've scored 5 straight. Brooks with it on the left wing for Barren. Out to Bewley. Just under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Bewley getting a lot of pressure out there from Crane. He bounces it down in the corner. Now to Brooks. Brooks against Logston. Throws it across over to Watson. Watson pull-up jumper 15. No, underneath the basket, though. Ogles there to get it. Back out to Beckham. He gives it to Bewley. Now here's Brooks in the left corner. Sends it back out to Watson. Now to Bewley with 34 seconds to play. Takes it to the left side, reverses back right, looking to pass. It comes to Ogles. Ogles goes strong to the bucket, whistle, and they're going to call an offensive foul. A little late on that one. It'll be his first and the team's fourth. So Coach Warren Cunningham making a couple of changes here in the lineup as he'll bring in Graham Hall, number 10, a 6'5" junior. Tate Spillman will return to the lineup for Bray Bewley.
Our 5th turnover, and in this little stretch right here, that's allowed them to score the last 5 points and make it a one-possession game.
Yeah. Meek Ater, the 6'8" senior center, is back in the ball game. They feed it to him underneath. He puts it up and in and draws a foul. Mismatch down low, that trip
Yeah, Graham tried to get around him. I thought he was holding him just a little bit, but you got to find a way to get over top, not give him baseline.
Foul was on Spillman, his first, team's fifth. Tear, a senior, 6'8", 230, cans the free throw, old-fashioned three-point play. It's 11-10 with 9 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Brooks. Dumps it off to Spillman. Gonna have to think about it here. Brooks driving it. He'll go up with a jumper. It's no good from the right elbow. That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, it's Barren County 11, Caverna 10. Back with the second quarter after this break. This is Barren County High Basketball, brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow on Nash 103.7. Second quarter here from Caverna High School and Clarence Glover Court. Second quarter brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Trojans have a 11, well, that's actually tied at 11. They forgot to put 1 point up on the board. They got a foul on the rebound. Let's see, is it on Hall?
Yes, it is.
And that will be his first. Of course, Aiden Miller is on the bench with 2 fouls.
They didn't book that tier free throw on his three-point play up there for a little while. So it was overall a pretty even first quarter. We were 5 of 12. They were 4 of 9. We both hit a 3, and we had 5 turnovers. They had 4.
Caverna with the basketball. Another high-arching three-point shot. No good this time. A tear saved it in bounds. Ran into the band members across the way. They feed it back underneath. They kick it back out. Logston straight away with a 3. Good.
Not a good sequence there for us. Gave up 2 offensive rebounds and ended up giving up a 3 in the possession.
And now Caverna back with the lead, 14-11. Here's Bewley. Can't penetrate. Goes back in the corner to Watson and back out to Bewley. Bewley getting a lot of pressure. Picks up his dribble, goes to Brooks around the top of the horn. He'll go right side with it. And a whistle and a blocking foul on Logston. And he can't believe it. Will be his second. And the third team foul against Caverna here in the first half. Brooks right of the bucket, comes in the corner to Bewley on the right-hand side, out to Spillman. Spillman drives in, hits his runner, off the glass, good. Good for a People's Bank bank shot. People's Bank in Glasgow working for you. 14-13, Caverna leads it by 1. Comes out to Williams. He'll give it back out to Crane, the point guard. Tear comes to set a screen and rolls off. A fadeaway 10-foot shot. Bounces, rolls off the rim. Underneath, Spillman's got it for the Trojans. He intended to throw it to Ogles, but Ogles kind of ducked his head, thinking he was going to throw it over to Brooks.
Usually don't give it to a big running down the floor like that, so he thought there was a guard over on the other side, and there wasn't.
Connor Stewart in the ballgame now, 5'11" sophomore for Coach Warren Cunningham. 6.5 minutes to play here in the second, 14-13, Caverna. Got Tyson Martin back in the game. But Logston, he drives across the lane, whips it out of the left wing with a three-point shot, good. Rowlett knocking it down. That's the third three-pointer of the half for Caverna. Logston stays on the floor with those 2 fouls. Here's Bewley underneath the Ogles. He puts it in.
Needed that bucket.
That's a good Phillips IGA special delivery to Ogles. Download the Phillips IGA app or shop online at phillipsiga.com. Shopping made simple and convenient. 17-15 the score. Caverna leads it by 2. Here's Loxton. On the right side, drives against Bewley. Cuts back left. Bounce pass down low. Working in there against Brook. A little hook shot, no good. Brooks gets a rebound. Off the missed shot from Martin. Left side is Bewley. Will send it straight away over to Brooks out front. Back over to Bewley. Get the play set up here. Looking for Spillman. Can't get it to him. Comes out to Stewart. Left side it goes to Bewley. He's guarded closely. Oh, we got a push off. Loxton went to the deck.
Connor Stewart hit him with a screen, and the kid just fell down. Connor has to stay still instead of initiating the contact and let the defender run into him.
So Stewart with his first personal, number 7 of the Trojans here in the first half. Ogles having to guard Mika Tear down low. Inside, here's a shot put up, no good. Brooks with a rebound. Ahead, up Stewart. One dribble, he's in a trap, bounces it back out to Bewley. And his defender goes down. Free throw line shot, good for Bewley.
Bewley wasn't going to take it off the bounce.
And I believe he's turned his ankle. That's Tyson Martin. He slipped and went down and apparently turned an ankle, so he's coming to the bench. And they brought, who did he bring back in?
5.
Kenyon Martin.
Yeah.
Rain with it on the left side. Directing traffic comes out to Logston. They try to set a screen. They had to switch off for a moment. And back out with it is Crane. Down low, a tear. And he'll put it up. It's an air ball as Beckham went to the deck, trying to draw a charge. On the other end, here's Logo. Ogles put it up and in. Got it up in midair, laid it up and in. 19-17, Trojans lead it by 2. Could be a Zaxby's play of the game right there. That play, a sensational play. Caverna having some trouble here. Comes back out to Logston. Still in the game with those 2 fouls. So he'll take it off to the right side. Drives in, goes up over Bewley. No. Another rebound snagged there by Ogles. Long pass down the floor. Brooks whistle. What we got? A traveling violation on Brooks.
Not sure anybody wearing burgundy and gold agrees with that. That was...
I didn't see a walk. I don't know what happened there, but or what they were looking at. 3:40 left in the half. Barren County with a 2-point lead. So go right side with it to Logston. Bounce pass in there to a tear. Oh, he double dribbled. Walk. Whichever is a violation. Eli Brooks thought about the 3. Got a screen from Beckham. He'll throw it back to the right side. Bewley trying to penetrate in the corner. Beckham fires, hits it.
Got a 3 each quarter. One by Bewley in there, one by Beckham to push the lead back out.
5-point lead now for the Trojans at 22-17. It's inside, a tear, spin move, goes up and puts it in.
He's strong, but that's their first bucket in the paint all quarter.
Yeah. 22-19. Brooks drives it to the right baseline, reverses it back out. He'll give it to Bewley. 2:50 left in the half. Back to Brooks, long range right. Ogles sets a screen, dumps it back to Ogles, goes under, puts it up, missed it. He may have got fouled there, no whistle. Caverna comes out of there with it. Here's Logston in the left corner. One-hand pass coming out now to Crane. Crane wants to start his move on Spillman. He'll go to the basket, puts it up, foul.
Starts.
Offensive foul on Crane. And this coach can't believe it.
In textbook, it's not a you get hit in the chest and fall down type charge, but it was by him initiating the contact. He lowered his shoulder and created the separation.
Oh, now a technical foul.
I'm not sure he did a whole lot
Caverna's
there.
coach, Steve Barker. Well,
He did it.
learn a lot when you are new to the area.
Yeah. And one way to learn it is to learn the hard way.
Yeah. Right elbow is Brooks. Shoves it back off to Beckham for the three.
Good call in that spot. That's a 5-point trip for the Trojans.
And another People's Bank three for the Trojans. That'll make it 27-9. They haven't put it up there yet.
Clock is
having
not.
a clock an issue too, and let's make sure they put the 3 points up there.
Yeah, one, the board over your right shoulder is working. The board over your left shoulder is not. So I don't know. I guess one got disconnected or something.
They haven't put the right score up yet.
Well, one board's got it. The other board doesn't. Is it 27?
Yeah, it's 27-19.
So one board. The convenience.